the tree, I didn't stop to breathe. I couldn't stop my greed, it hit me like I'm Creed. Know the game is like I cheat, gorilla.
Hey, yo, this is the Good Drugs Podcast Pod Chat. This is episode 115, that is 115. I am here with my brothers, A. Lee, Mafia Money, of course. This is brought to you by Made in 93 Production, DMS on the boards, Really Mafia Family, The Good Drugs, and The Good Drugs. So yeah, bro, what else I say? Let me start off, that's it, ain't it? Since we back, I feel like we done took like a little hiatus and shit. Niggas here and shit, though. Y'all got anything to say, bro?
No, bro.
Before we get it potting.
I ain't fucking high.
Yeah, we got whatever. Good drugs. And we are black in this bitch. And yeah, dog, we had some news and shit, you know, happen between the little time period and shit, but whatever, fuck it. First and foremost though, RIP to Coolio. He was if you don't really know not up on what the nigga was doing and shit, he was like spreading a real indigenous message, spiritual message. And if you just like get into what he had going on, it's pretty dope. But yeah, Coolio, we all know Coolio, you know. We all know him for the what was the theme song he did? King and Kel theme song. So yeah, R.I.P. Coolio. What else? I got some more like little footnotes and shit. I haven't heard anything about Brittany Griner unless y'all have.
No, she's still locked up.
So she just gonna do the 10 and and come home. That's crazy.
Is it?
It's not that easy to just
Yeah. Yeah, just free a nigga. I guess it's not can't just trade or just. Yeah, that's a crazy trade though. Arms deal is like, why are we doing that?
Oh, so they have sense then, because that makes sense. Why would you do that?
Yeah, they have sense. Somebody has sense. And also the war in Ukraine is still very active. If nobody knows or cares, but it still affects us over here in some way, shape, or form. So anyways, moving on to the real news. Before the real news, get your blunt, get your bone, get your paper, your motherfucking pen, since we have pens in this bitch. Get your wax. What else they got, bro?
See, bro?
I know it's not on our mind right now because we don't have it in front of us, but cans. I said hash oil, shit, your edibles. Always gotta have your edibles, your shatter, get all that good shit, your blowtorch, your lighter, light that shit, roll that shit. Good drugs. And I'm gonna hit my pen because trying to get as high as they leave over here.
Yeah, I should gin. That shit is crazy.
But going on the news, first and foremost, the first news, Utah, this is kind of crazy. Utah grandma, 56, she's serving as a surrogate. That's how you say it when you carry the baby. Surrogate for her son, whose wife had somebody say it.
Hysterectomy.
Cut his snip.
Oh, no.
Then he got the snip.
Yeah.
So and they say it's the most beautiful thing according to the grandma. So at 56, Nancy Huck, I want to say, will soon experience something truly unique. She will give birth to her own granddaughter. Nancy from Utah is serving as a surrogate for her 32-year-old son Jeff and his wife Cambria, who's 30. Jeff and Cambria, who are already parents to three-year-old twins, Viera and Ava, and 11-month-old siblings, Diesel and Luca, struggled with having another baby for years before they could conceive. They told the news. She went on to have lots of complications with the birth, with the twins. The last one's Diesel and Luca. Though the couple hoped to have a fifth child, Cambria's whatever the fuck, following the traumatic birth of their twins in September of last year. So, boom, anyways. The grandma stepped in and said, I'll have the fifth baby for you guys. So, what do we think about this here?
I think that's mad wild, mad.
And I actually seen more stories of more shit like this going on. That's incest? We think that's what it is?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not going to have... Go ahead.
Wait. Who exactly gave her the semen for the eggs? Like, who?
I don't think it's going to come from, bruh. They don't think say all that.
So it's not him.
Yeah.
He's just going to have sex with her. Wait, what? Wait.
She's just going to get semen. Yeah. No, they're not gonna use his sperm.
Okay, so so it's just
All right, I'll take that back.
they couldn't adopt the baby?
Yeah, why would
I'm
you
trying to
be,
understand.
Like 56, bro. Like
That's when Nancy stepped in.
I don't know. I guess. I mean, if I really want a baby that bad, she really wants to help y'all have a
yeah,
baby.
but there are other options, bro. Your 56-year-old grandma.
And I seen like 3 other stories with the same type of thing going on. I was like, damn, this
You
is a
said-
thing.
So this is
Wait.
a thing.
Where like family members are like, I'll have the baby for.
I'm just don't. I just need to.
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
not
the
smart. I don't
grandma.
know the science of like. Wait, what? What?
So it'd be fine if like a sister did it for her.
Whose sister? Her sister?
I mean,
Yeah.
it would make more sense.
More sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that would.
That'd make
okay,
sense.
see,
We got all these people in the family. Let me go ask Granny if she gonna have my jit.
No, she
Well,
volunteered.
she volunteered.
Oh, well,
yeah,
Yeah,
so
she
stepped
volunteered.
in.
Yeah, I went
Well,
like,
either way,
yeah.
you should have been like,
you should've been like, nah,
Granny, go sit
nah.
down. Like,
Yeah, see,
there's a word for this. I'm searching for it.
you got it.
well,
It's called cracker. It's a word. I'm sorry, pretty
wait a
fair.
minute, hold the fuck. Never mind, we'll talk about that off camera. Go
All right,
ahead,
cool.
Lord.
And moving on to more about weird family shit going on. The Queen Elizabeth died. Is dead. She's no longer living. She's out of commission. She's, you know, she's body bag. What else they call it?
A pack?
There we go.
Is that one?
You can officially smoke Queen Elizabeth.
Okay,
You can officially,
damn. Well, damn.
we can officially smoke her.
Well, damn.
Yeah, she died. There's a conspiracy behind it, but if anybody
Behind
wants
an
to
old
have
person
the
dying?
behind this Queen Elizabeth and the whole whatever, but I want y'all to get you guys' thoughts out or any
What thoughts? Well, I don't know.
Anything
I
about-
know that woman.
Yeah.
well,
I thought
if
we
you
ain't
want
fuck with England.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you wanna get any thoughts out about because we speak on a lot of white people doing evil shit. This is the white person we're talking about. Yeah. Well, family, if you will, more so than the person. But she is
she's
in that
definitely
lineage,
up there.
that bloodline of those people. So.
What good has she done?
But there's a conspiracy about this shit that she because I like conspiracies, whatever, fuck it. She died allegedly in 2020, right? When the pandemic, COVID and shit popped off, and that was the reason for. So the banking system has crashed. So like that's the reason for like new currencies and popping up like cryptocurrency and all this extra currency popping up to try to hide the fact that the dollar is almost like when in other countries is like dead almost because now we see like more news about dollars in other countries going down or our dollar in their country going down or vice versa, shit like that. So but they're just saying that her death was the beginning of that because the conspiracy goes, I'm just gonna keep it conspiracy because got comments and shit talking about take the page and we're not up there yet to take the page, so don't do that shit yet. So anyways, the conspiracy is talking about there was a deal, it was an act of blankety blank, you can go look it up, where America made a deal with the Queen and them family where they owned America, United States of America wasn't United States of America. It wasn't because it became a corporation. It was just United States, and it came of America like after the transaction happened. So with her dying, shit popped off and money issues. But whatever. You got anything on that? Cool. If you don't, cool.
Yeah, down with the kings and queens. Fuck them niggas and their hoes. I don't know if you. I mean, if you got that power and that position and that money, you ain't doing nothing good with it. What the fuck am I supposed to say about you? But,
You did.
and then, like, how'd you get that rich? Nobody gets that rich being a good person. So, I don't know. What the fuck to tell
You
you?
think so? Can't get rich being a good person?
Not that rich, bro.
Not $1 billion and dollars, $1 trillion.
Not that I can fund my own military rich. Nah, you don't get that much money.
You gotta have some type of.
You don't get that much
Yeah.
money just being a great person. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess so. That's cool though. But moving on. So this is interesting. The courts. I'm just paraphrasing this whole passage that I read on NBC, CBS, some TV type of news and shit. Yeah. So courts could throw state marijuana markets in disarray. So basically, the government is going to make a national standard law for when it comes to weed laws and weed license, because the federal law states selling weed is illegal. You know, we know that initially, but you have 37 states selling weed at this point. So the government wants to avoid losing money to lawsuits and stuff like that. So they want to make it a national thing that states what it is across the board, like for everybody, for every single state. Mm-hmm. And when it comes to licensing, they've admitted that it's much harder. That it's much harder to get into the industry if you aren't white, which we already know, and if you are a felon. They make it incredibly hard if you have a felony from selling weed. So the government is telling the states to figure it out on their own, like regulate this shit out, figure out how y'all gonna do this shit, or they're gonna step in, and it's not gonna be, of course, what states are all gonna agree on, but it's gonna be the standard law because
for all the states.
Yeah, for all the states, because as we know, we have people that were selling weed that are in prison right now in states that sell weed.
Right.
You know, so they're just saying like, and they're also saying that, what else are they saying? So the states are trying to develop medical marijuana programs, which are programs that prioritize licensing for entrepreneurs of color and those that were hurt by the war on drugs. So what I just mentioned, like black people and people that got locked up during that time period for selling weed. But the problem is that these programs often rely on residency requirements, which is a condition the federal court recently ruled unconstitutional. So eventually, they're saying, I mean, they're giving the states a chance to figure this shit out, and because you have like some states you don't even need a license technically. You can just be like 21 and have an ID, a license, like a regular license, and go on and purchase weed. In some states, it's like, no, like Florida, you can't just do that shit. You need a real license and shit. But in other states, you can really do that shit. So they're saying like, there's people are getting through like the loopholes. Yeah, you know, you get caught with weed here, but the law says this in this state, but my ID says I'm from this state, and it's like fucked up kind of for the judicial system, and they're business wise, and for us too, kind of, where if like here in where we're at, you can get caught for selling weed and go to prison possibly, but there's dispensaries popping up like everywhere now, so it's like, what the fuck are we doing? So they're just telling everybody like, figure this shit out, or we're gonna figure this shit out for y'all. Basically. And the federal law already states this shit's illegal, so we already know what they're gonna lean towards already. So yeah, I just thought this was very interesting. It's like, as this shit's progressing, seemingly, like at some point it's gonna come to like, hold on, even if all 50 states like were illegal now, the federal is gonna, because every state's not on the same law. So it's gonna be like, damn.
So basically, it's like all y'all figured out, get on the same one, or shut down.
I mean, some to an extent.
Some states that are medicinal and recreational.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and you know, states like Florida and shit were like the last people to actually get like, so far that are selling it, like last people to get like flour and shit. First, you can only get like oils and edibles and shit like that. So even with that, it's like, damn. I just thought this shit was interesting.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. Like, if the federal does, I don't think they're gonna ban it, but I do think they're gonna like go back to just medicinal use only. You have to go to a doctor in order, you know.
That's how it was at first. You used to have to like go to a doctor or a therapist and bring your papers in and do all that extra shit. But now it's like, it's more of a business, because now you can have like independent companies being able to register people for weed cards and shit. And, you know, they ain't finna go through the proper
channels,
procedures. Yeah, but especially if there's like loopholes in this shit where we can just make money and run our business. Like, shit.
I don't know. I mean, fucking, it's a crazy industry, and it is hard for black people to get in it. But
Extremely hard.
It's like, I don't think America's. It's hard for motherfuckers to agree on anything in general. I don't think they're going to be able to like come up with something for all 50 states. So I think it's going to end up getting snatched up.
Well, yeah. I mean, even if
bud is powerful, though, bro.
Yeah.
The bud is powerful, bro.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with the moral police and how much money they got.
Yeah, because you still have police, like, even when states that it's legal in, and it's supposed to be, like, a ticket or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Police to take your ass to jail,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
For a ground, bitch.
Be,
Fuck
right?
around.
I'm about to say, it
Like,
better not have, like, a house on you, bro.
like, that law states something about under 20 grams, blah, blah, blah. It can be a ticket. They don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Police will surpass all that shit and take your ass to jail, bro.
Yeah.
If they want to.
Like,
Yeah, right? That's why, you hey, man, it's just marijuana. That's all.
But that's why I say, like, that's why I say it's good and it's bad for, but that's everything seemingly. When it's like, and it's probably gonna be even loopholes with that shit, but it just sounds like to me it sounds like a more like one for all thing that probably most people probably don't really want to fuck
The
with.
one for all should be fucking. My bad. Should be fucking. It should be the fucking. Yeah, I did though. It should be the the percentage of people who are like for it. So if it's like 60-40, fucking 60 win. Like why are we making it that hard?
No, that's how it is. Though.
Like,
but then you have a strong 40 though. You can have a extremely strong 40 where it's like
that nigga say you better get down and lay down, nigga. You gotta.
So I think they have voted on the recent like federal law and it was like 2-1 or some shit. They lost.
Wait, 2-1 they lost?
Yeah. So it wasn't like
who's
a lot. That's what I'm saying. It's not like a large margin at this point, bro.
Who's doing those?
Obviously, it's not large. It's 37 states that are like, sell that shit. Let's make some money. Like, fuck it. So obviously, it's not like a huge thing. It's just whoever the fuck whoever the fuck that nigga is, bro. Them niggas are.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Well, we know here it's a bunch of just like older people.
Oh man.
Yeah, and that's usually what it is, right? Yeah, huge. Yeah.
And that's the problem.
The reefers.
They trying to keep shit the same. Like they don't want progress.
That shit is literally on the same scale as like heroin, bro.
That's the craziest part.
We know this is one of the states that want to try to keep it as what it was.
Yeah, as far as as long as possible, bro. Yeah, go far, but not too far, nigga. That's a way that cause honestly, our prison system's like a huge money maker, bro. Like, make a lot of money by sending niggas to prison. Like, for real, bro.
I know, but that's crazy.
Like that shit.
That is crazy.
That shit is booming, bro. Like, business is booming for prison all the time, bro. It's crazy. Like, damn. Got anything else though?
Yeah, man.
Business
You
is
gotta get
booming.
this, legalize it.
Yeah, legalize
everybody.
it. Keep that shit legal.
Treat that shit like I treat alcohol. Like y'all just doing this shit just to do it at this point.
Feels like they, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they just making up problems at this point,
they
bro.
just doing it to do it.
Just making up shit, Let's fuck with them.
Yeah.
Ain't no niggas that love it.
let's just fuck with them today, See where this shit goes. Why not?
I mean, it's like there are like a group of people, that are like really pushing for it, like, the right way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they always fall short at the end. And it always be like by 1 or 2 votes. And I know that shit get frustrating, but they be like, yo, next year we putting the bitch back on the ballot. We coming around again. We can keep doing
I wonder
it.
how much money they making by keeping this shit like not. But that's why I say prison is booming, bro. They have to be making like a lot of money through the fucking jail systems and shit to be like, nah, this shit can't be legal. They got to, bro. They got to. They gotta be.
We talking about private prisons, right?
Private prisons,
Federal
jails, whatever the fuck, bro. Like all them shits make
niggas
money.
up.
All them shits make money for that shit, bro.
Florida would be straight if we could get the votes. But
Yeah.
That shit ain't happening for whatever reason.
That too. Because they don't want it. They don't want change. They want to keep the shit the same.
I know we gotta vote like locally, and you gotta vote like
I mean, yeah.
at the state level and shit.
But
So
yeah,
it's like-
exactly. That's where we got to win at.
yeah, that's where it counts at.
And that shit's hard.
And they not advertising, voting around when they saying like
Yeah,
pass the law.
yeah, no.
So no, you got half the people don't even know when.
Don't even know when that shit is even supposed to go vote for that shit.
Yeah,
It's just,
I ain't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't voted?
shit, niggas don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck, nigga? We don't know.
Get a new president.
The bitch walked by me with an I voted sticker. Word, that's happening?
Yeah, no. I haven't voted for anything in my life.
Well, you know, get into your local districts and all that extra shit and find out and go vote if you care enough.
I've been telling
We
people that
honestly-
lately too, and I don't know why. I don't even vote, but I be like, yeah, man, go vote. Go change the world.
I don't know what that shit really like
Oh, shit.
counts for, bro. So I can't put too much on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't tell me my one vote's gonna fuck up me telling 100 people to go vote. Like, hey man, go fucking vote, bro. Go vote.
You don't
And
vote.
like,
You don't
bro,
have an
if-
opinion.
I don't, fam, because ain't shit gonna change, my nigga. You gonna go vote yes, they gonna tell you no, and then y'all gonna redo it the next year. Like, nigga, the
Bro,
fuck?
what if the nigga you vote for don't win, bro?
Thank
The
you,
shit vote
bro.
for don't win, then what?
Bro.
Like,
Come on now.
That happen plenty of times. Oh yeah, the I voted sticker right there on the.
that's crazy.
Also, an opinion is just that, fam. You ain't gotta like it. It's my fucking opinion.
That is true.
That's all it is, dog.
But you know, whatever. Legalize that shit.
Come on now, stop
Anything else?
playing.
Yeah, fire that shit up.
Yeah. Good draws. All right. And we are black in this bitch. And yeah, dog. So we got these motherfucking topics to dive into. I'm actually finna switch them around because the first one is more of like a substance abuse type shit. So anyways, oh man, we were just talking about this shit too, kind of a little bit. Y'all just had a little side conversation. So we have, and everybody can relate to this shit. It's currently is going in the city that this is being filmed in and other cities that I live in and shit. We call it gentrification.
I like this one.
What we call gentrification, the government calls politics, or just, you know, it will politics. Politics as usual. That's what I actually wrote down. That's actually how they look at it, and it's interesting because from our standpoint, a lot of the time we look at it like, man, why they knocking down this? We need that, bro. We niggas used to chill over there and such. But at the same time, like, cause the truth is the truth, bro. So usually when they knock down like a hood or something like that, something they bring in and build, brings more attraction to that part of town, or more money to that part of town, and they start building more stuff, and more stuff starts popping up, and then people are looking like, damn, when that popped up. Like, we call that gentrification, but that for them, that's just politics as usual. Politics is business, so it's just business as usual. Like, any business person is gonna buy low and sell high, right? Like, so you have these cities and little towns and shit, like for instance, where I'm from, Alachua. They're talking about, I just seen they were talking about tearing down the Mirrorwood projects, and people were mad about that and screaming about that, and talking about bringing in I heard something about an old folk, like a senior living or something. I heard a couple different things are bringing, but something that's way opposite of a project. And the point of that is they plan on clearing out more space and building more stuff that supports whatever they're building around it. And ultimately, it's going to bring in more money. At the same time, it's sad, yes, because we're, quote unquote, kicked out of our homes and stuff like that. So I don't know, I guess I'm trying to look at it from both sides. And if y'all have anything, y'all can just interject at any time. Yeah, it can bring more people. It's going to bring more housing eventually. And, you know, the shit's going to be built up, just not how we see it.
It ain't gonna stop though.
Yeah.
And they're gonna probably go to Lottery Apartments next.
Yeah.
knock that shit down.
Yeah, and a lot of the reasoning for like gentrification is, and I don't know, I'm not condoning anything or against anything, but it's because like when they call shit like a high crime community or high drug area or neighborhood watch or shit like this, bro. Like that shit ultimately does bring down the value in the community when there are like drugs and break-ins and shit like that. Like that shit does shootings. Like that shit does bring down the community. So I don't know. I'm just looking at it from both sides, kind of trying to, without picking a side.
You know, the start of that is like building stuff around those neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Maybe remake their parks.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Rename it. You know, we see that with Gardenia.
I mean, ultimately, bro, like in those areas, bro, like as much as we don't want to like take accountability or whatever the fuck for it, like if we
Fuck no. I lived in the country. I just came out to this motherfucker.
I'm saying like the niggas who live there, because you have niggas who live there. So for the niggas who live there who have like issues with the shit, because people are gonna have issues with the shit when it's anything getting tore down. Like people have a lot of issues with that shit. Like, why are you doing this to our side of town?
How exactly does it work? Do they like pay them and then they leave, or they just like, yo, you got this long to get your life together and get the fuck out?
I'm pretty sure they paid the people.
Yeah, I read an article said they relocated them.
Yeah, they relocated the people.
I wonder where they relocated them though.
They broke it down. Some went to Gainesville.
Also, imagine getting relocated in 2022. Like, hey man, listen, man, we're gonna give you a little bit of money. We're gonna push you out west. All right.
I'm saying the average person though, like those people aren't like, yeah, let's go. Like they're not.
Yeah, but
just jumping out and trying to go.
I feel like when they start building those nice ass houses right there, I think some that should have gave you an idea of where like that shit was going, because it's literally like nice ass houses, and then you go across the street.
Yeah. The people there don't know that though. Like the people there don't recognize that this shit's being built all around where we live at, and we're next to go. Like that's not really in their mind.
I think if things don't change, I think if it continues to stay hot.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're gonna have to do something about it.
Yeah.
Even before it got like real hot, bro, they was already pushing that way. They was already pushing that way, and then now that shit went to.
Yeah.
And they was just like, oh yeah, now we really gotta.
Yeah, but that's what happens, bro. Like they're gonna do it. Like if there's a lot of drugs or whatever, they're gonna start locking a lot of people up, get people off the street, and next is the street. Like they finna change that bitch. Like what we used to think was what it was isn't what it is anymore. Like in Tampa, for instance, you have downtown, like literally downtown, where like the Lightning play and shit. But then like literally not even a mile away from downtown is a project, like literally like and surrounding it is downtown. It's a project just sitting there, and it's like this shit happens, bro. It's
That's
like
some
these people
crafty shit right there.
You know what I'm saying? These people don't have anywhere, like they don't have anything around them that's like affordable.
I was about to say, I wonder how much
they.
they rent is in that motherfucker.
I mean, it's probably on Section 8 shit, but they don't have anything around them that's like they can just go to the store real quick. They have to catch a bus or spend money to leave, so they're sitting there for the most part, and that's almost like I don't know, I don't want to get into the trap, but that's a trap in its own. But if you don't recognize that shit, you're gonna get swept up in the shit, and when they come, that shit over with. As far as like relocating people, you just get relocated.
I am for building shit up, and you know, like I am for that. Like especially the shit's old and probably run down. Like I'm definitely for cleaning shit up. But yeah, it is that aspect of like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? If you're not truly getting me a house or another apartment somewhere else, like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you think I can? Just,
they give them money and
I know, but fam, fucking the housing market is shit, and apartments is fucking stupid high.
Oh man.
So it's like, are you like this has to be like a large slump of like money, bro, for order me to feel like to just change my whole life.
Yeah, no, it ain't gonna change your life. No.
See what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, I don't know. That shit kind of
let you figure it out.
I mean, yeah,
That's
that's life,
just
buddy.
life.
Yeah, that's life, buddy. It sucks.
I mean, but at the same time, even if they tear shit down to bring some better apartments, we can't tear them bitches down either. Like
shit, they price you out, bro.
no. I mean, like how they keep them motherfuckers, bro. They'll build them some new shit, and within a few months, that bitch back to looking like the old shit.
Shit, that's their fault for not hiring maintenance niggas.
So,
That's the apartment thing. Now, if it's just like some destructive ass people living out there and like y'all build this shit back up, they move back in, and now like look what you motherfuckers did. You broke all the shit again. Then that's totally different.
It's like I don't know, bro. It's like it is what it is, bro. But it's like a weird thing, bro.
It really is, bro.
Where it's like
you can't explain, bro. That's like somebody come to your apartment with a notice, be like, all right, bro, we turning all this shit down, bro. Y'all got a couple months to figure.
But I was
shit
just
out.
trying to paint the picture, bro, because it's like, can you understand it though?
Yeah,
from like
bro,
the business side, where it's like, okay, yes, we're talking about all the sad shit right now.
But pricing them out,
where are these people gonna fucking go? Like, we don't know. Like the business people are looking at it like,
but pricing them out,
we finna make these M's,
well,
bro. Like
least,
over the next 10 years, we finna bring in such and such amount of dollars.
At least give them
like,
an
that's how they're
opportunity,
looking at
bro.
this shit.
Give them an
bro.
opportunity to like, like I don't know how you would do it, like for like previous tenants or some shit or residents. Give them an opportunity to get back in the shit. And just build a lot of that shit, because if you build a lot of that shit and it's nice, people gonna come, you're gonna get your money regardless. But just like pricing them straight out the gate, because like not everybody out there is being fucking ratchet or crazy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, some people are really just living their life.
Yeah.
And like they just happen to, this is what they afford and this is what they around.
Yeah, this is their life.
But they just mind their business. So like it is people like that you like kind of feel for you, bro. But yeah, man, ownership is important.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think like all projects are ever gonna go like
extinct.
Yeah, just because
I think it depends.
That makes them money too. Like.
Yeah, but I think if you, like you said, bro, they gonna make their plans are different. Like their goals, they're thinking way ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like
that's
maybe
when
that shit might come.
Yeah, that's when that shit
come.
Yeah, that's when that shit comes into play, when the whole plan is like, you know what, it's time. Man.
Yeah.
Just press the button and just go to knocking down shit.
push the cut.
They got fucking, they done had meetings and shit. They got folders and binders to go through. It's
they
like, all right, so year 5.
But they have a meeting, bro. They have a landscape of the city in 2032, bro. That don't look nothing like how it look right now, bro. So something got to change.
Yeah, a lot of that shit gone. That's crazy. I mean, but yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, it's sad, but like for them, like America's a business at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying,
and it's a shitty business,
like,
but like, hey, man.
At the end of the day, this is how it happens, bro. Like this, bro. Like you have to understand that shit, bro, and play with the game and shit, bro. Like me and Dub were just talking outside, bro, about niggas getting locked up for weed and shit, and then going into court and trying to use that dispensaries and weed's legal and all this shit like as a like a crutch or excuse. And it's like, bro, you have to play the game, bro. You can't you can't have 20 P's at the crib, bro, because the dispensary has however much in their shit, bro. You
at that point,
do that, bro.
At that point, you're wild because they give you a limit.
You can't do it.
They give you a limit that you can have. They give you a limit, and now you got 20 P's, bro.
Shit, you can't even be moving with pounds, bro. Like you can't do it. Like nigga, you can't do it, bro, unless you know what the consequences. So if you do it, you can't point at that and be like,
you gotta take what
and be like, damn, they gave me such and such, and bro, you can go in and get the card and like, nah, bro, like you know what's going on. But that's what's happening though, bro.
But I mean, that's just ignorance then, because like, if you and like I know somebody that can get you a car without you having to jump through all the hurdles, and it still be a legit card. So it's like, bro, go pay that man $200 to get your card, bro, and just think of it as a one-time $200.
But I'm saying, see, that's the same. I'm just saying, like, that's playing the game. So I'm saying the equivalent of like playing the game as far as like gentrification would be.
Yeah, it would be us not having no feelings about it. That would be part of playing the game, bro.
Or understanding that if I live in this neighborhood, it might happen one day. Like, this shit might be tore down any day. Really, you gotta have that mindset because you don't know what the niggas that
you
own
don't
the
know.
lot are thinking about the lot, bro. Like,
And it's fucking hella expensive to own a
I
fucking
wish
house.
niggas understood we don't really own shit, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah,
as far
that
as
part,
like
bro.
owning shit, bro. Like owning shit, bro. Like streets and lots and shit, bro. Like really owning shit.
Yeah,
owning
man.
shit.
I don't know.
Those niggas are the owners, but
Yeah.
what do I know?
I mean, even if you buy your land, bro, if the government want to do something with that shit, or they getting close to you, like I'm pretty sure UF can buy your shit if they decide like we want to do some UF shit out here. So it's like, the fuck, I don't even own this, and I thought I owned this.
Pretty positive you have to bamboo some niggas out of some land around this bitch.
Or shot him a bag and
Shot him a
just-
bag,
and just-
Yeah.
and like
Gave him no
a
choice.
actual like bag,
Yeah.
like NBA contract style. They got some money. To
They
get
really
out of
have
there.
no choice. This is our land,
some
bro. Like
undeniable
whether you
shit,
want it or
bro.
not, whether you want to agree or not, it's our shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and they literally have laws like, fam, you don't take our money, like we ain't gonna keep on asking, bro.
I mean, I don't know. To me, I don't know. Gentrification and shit, bro. That shit can better people too if you really want to get better than shit. Like if you really want to.
Gotta show people you gotta get on your ass and make more money in life. Cause shit, I feel like life does that shit by itself. Shout out to the gas prices for what they at right now, cause I know them bitches gonna shoot back up on me. Imagine that though, a fucking cheeseburger's $50,000 now, cause everybody decided.
Everybody rich.
decided they rich.
Everybody
now.
got it.
Like, all right, everybody rich now. All right.
I mean, eventually that is what happens. Just like when minimum wage goes up,
Yeah.
everything goes up.
Yeah.
It's like, well, y'all got it now.
That's
nigga.
$32.50 now. That's different.
Niggas, that's why niggas.
Prices,
I like look at them gas prices
Because
like
we got a raise.
y'all got it now. Y'all
That'd
wanted
be my
15.
thing.
All right. Gas will never be below $3 again.
The services don't change, the product don't change, but they still be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to tax you on this, dog.
Tax the tax.
Yeah. You finna pay a glass tax and the state tax. Yeah, no, I got a stamp on it. You gotta pay a stamp tax too, my nigga. I don't even know you can do that shit. About to be an expensive bottle of liquor. All these. Yeah. But yeah, that's the world, man. Like.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy though. How like
It is, bro, because like ain't shit you can change.
Is it though?
Yes, bro. Money. Wayne said that shit, I think.
I mean, just like the whole, it's just like the whole like effect though of just like, as we talked about like the dollar and shit going down and shit, but people are making more money somehow, but the dollar is decreasing.
Digital,
like it's just weird, bruh. But
digital monies.
I don't know, just something for me to think about and ponder and look into later on.
Oh, bro, I hate when I be looking at shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I can't explain it, so I'm just left there baffled. Like, what the fuck? What did I just read?
Yeah, it's just something for me to ponder about later. Anything else on that though? Gentrification or politics as usual? What do we think? I think it's politics as usual. Still, I'm just gonna lean on that side if I have a side.
Well,
Even though I talk from both sides.
It's
but
probably a part. I think it's a piece of both.
Yeah,
Piece of
that's
both.
it.
Because like, if it's wild out there, and like you, like I said, the regular people are not safe because it's wild out there, then ain't nothing you can really say about that shit. Now, if it's just like, I'm just about to fucking tear this shit down because I can. This is mine.
So that's the thing. So it's like, because there's conspiracies or things about the shit being done on purpose because who it's done to are us mostly. So it's just like
so we
conspiracy. Like two things can be true at once. That's what I think about that.
I'm about to say, so what? So if they do it to trailer parks, then it's all fine. I'm just wondering. Like, it's fucked up either way you go around, but like just because the people who own these things are just like, fuck it, let them niggas live. And versus the people who are like, nah, fuck it, all y'all niggas get out.
Yeah.
Like, can't say nothing about that. That's the person who owns the shit. Like I said, once again, it comes to the owner. You don't like it, you gotta own some shit, fam. Unfortunately, everybody gotta have $300 million and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, good job. You ready?
I guess so.
All right. And we are black in this bitch. Yeah, I'm high. Yeah. So, the next topic, last but not least, I had started some shit. And it was like episode 70. I don't even know if it's out on what they call shit, DSP, streaming, all that extra shit. I think it's on YouTube. I might be tripping. I might be lying right now. Like right now. So episode 73. I was talking about I had talked about a segment about changing the language and shit, and just certain language in certain fields of study and shit being changed, and I just use certain like the tech world and shit as an example. So, anyways, back to what I'm talking about now. So, changing language part 2, I dug more deep in the shit, and I think this shit's just interesting about how I have to go to my actual notes because nigga done hit this pen, dog.
Take your time.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. So changing language part 2. So the dominant language, that's the right terminology? Language, like I'm talking about, like
Primary?
Spanish and English, and that's.
I think it could be dominant or primary.
I'm saying that's like the proper term for it. Like,
I know what you. That's not it.
that's not it, ain't it? I know it ain't it, bro. But the most common language that like people speak nowadays, for the most part, besides I know Spanish is up there, but is English, being that, well, the Western world is talking about us, is English as far as like Europe and over here and shit, is English and shit. And interesting enough, because you know I be diving into shit. Ingla, like Engla, was actual fallen angel. Was an angel that fell. So they call it England. You know, this is just some shit niggas can look up in their spare time if you don't believe a nigga. But so that's where English comes from, just to paraphrase a lot of shit. And so with that being said, we have the lowest vibrational language. So that's why our shit's easy to manipulate. And that's why I'm going with this. That's why we can say, that's why a lot of our words like two, what else? We have a lot of there.
Where?
Yeah, we have a lot of those.
That shit pisses me the fuck off.
We have a lot of those because, I mean, you don't know what you're saying when you're speaking it. When you're writing it down, you can sort it out. But when you're actually speaking it, you're saying the same thing, whether you're saying two, or two.
Yeah.
I literally just said the same thing, right? Like, so with that, bro, it's like our language is I wouldn't say you would say like the dumbest, quote unquote, language, because it's easy to like manipulate and get people off their rocker for different terminology, whatever. But anyways, yeah, I think it's just interesting that it was chosen by it was chosen for us to speak this language by the family the lady that I just spoke about earlier that died and shit. And I just think that just tied into all that somehow with her owning America and language and us kind of being seemingly cursed over here. Like, America's like, it's the land of the free, right? But it's not really. Like, we have a lot of like, see where I'm going? Like, we have a lot of like things that are like said about us, or like the language is like fucked up, like to the point where we don't really understand what the fuck, like, because you can say we're the land of the free, but to extent, right? Like to
very, yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Depending
So
on what you look like too.
That's a big factor.
Yeah.
yeah, so I just thought it was just interesting that all tied into that family and everything. That's all. But, you know, it's kind of interesting to y'all.
The conspiracy theory is fucking just baffling as fuck in its own. Cause like, but when you think about America being a business, it's just like, okay, well, like literally every decision is
tied to business.
Tied
to money.
Countries, ours do look kind of free.
And perception. Yeah, perception of how you.
But then you gotta think about them other motherfuckers that got like the shit that we need. And then they be like, y'all should just go over there then. But bitch, what? That's a good thing that they have that shit. Why don't you want people to have a good thing?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's countries that you have to go to church or whatever.
Yeah, certain.
But see, that's the extreme though. Yeah. I'm guarantee you some normal fucking places, bro. It might be expensive as fuck to live there, but I guarantee you some normal ass places.
Yeah. And, over here we exaggerate a lot of shit too to make it seem like we're just the big dog in the whole wide world. Like, we exaggerate shit. Like, if you were over there, you wouldn't be able to. It's like okay.
If you tired of it,
It's like, bro, I'll go to jail, bro, for some petty shit, bro. Like, that's not cool to me, bro. But to y'all, they think that. Well, I don't know, bro. You know how that shit is. Yeah, like.
And now you're at, like, how many years did they try to?
Like 10.
10 piece.
I can't look at that because it's just like foreign lands, like you saying, different places, man. Foreign lands, you can't be out there. You know what? Like maybe in Canada they would have just like, don't do it again. And maybe in America they would like gave you a fine.
I mean, honestly, you're not even getting into Canada if you got certain
Yeah.
shit going on.
Yeah,
You're
Canada.
not even going through the gate.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, but we look, free, like land of the free. Like everybody is welcome here.
Free to.
Honestly,
Everybody ain't welcome here.
I mean,
See, even that, bro. See what I mean? Even that's some bullshit, bro. Like, there's a lot of bullshit over here, bro. Like, the shit be looking like some shit that is really not,
propaganda
bro.
man over here. Everybody welcome here.
Fucking not. People come here and then they giving grants, loans, and they got
Yeah,
certain. That's still certain people that's welcome here. Some people can't get a green card.
Yeah, it looks a certain way, bro. It's not.
It's just because of the shit we can do, bro. It's like you said, like film.
Like we can do.
Well, I wouldn't know because like so, if everybody has a medical card, we can all be having weed, smoking weed, da. That shit look dope to somebody who can't even have a gram. They lose a hand for having a gram. Yes, that shit looks awesome. We got strip clubs. We got fucking porn stars. We got like every fucking thing over here, bro. And that shit just
but see
fun.
that's even the
that shit just look fun,
but that's
bro.
even the extreme though, bro. Like, that's even the extreme.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
it is, bro. It really is. But it just looks fun as fuck to be able to do all the shit you can do here.
Like,
coming to America, bro came here because he thought the place named Queens was gonna have queens.
They just hitting gems. He found one. They just hitting gems. That's all.
So now he go back and be like, "Hey, I found a queen in Queens."
But see, he was braided as fuck, bro. He ain't coming through this bitch broke as hell, and he needed to find a queen.
Had that pay.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they should have made that about that
His
shit.
fucking face on
Coming
that
to
shit.
America, nigga, broke as fuck coming to America. See how that turned out for you, buddy.
Hey, bro, that shit. And listen, that shit can turn into a UFC movie, a basketball
That bitch
movie,
can go any way,
NFL,
man.
yeah,
Anyway,
baseball
bro.
star,
Soccer star.
bro, rapper.
Like,
It's like that shit. Yeah, you free to do great. It's just gonna cost you a lot.
To be a YouTuber, film yourself.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, you can
And get
be, but
paid.
the average person isn't though. Like,
No,
you can be a lot over here.
Yeah,
but
yes. Everybody
most
can't
likely
be
you're probably
everything.
not though. Like,
No.
like,
That's definitely not what I thought.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
You can't
Like,
have 6 LeBrons.
that's all I be saying. Like, you got people over here, bro, that been living over here their whole life who aren't even. And so it's like, so you think you're just gonna come over here and just take America by storm? Like, bitch, we been here forever, bro. This shit.
That's where the free come at. You don't have to be LeBron. You could be Ja Morant. You could be Westbrook.
I guess this is just a different way to look at the freedom,
I
bro.
didn't mean it in that way.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mean it in that way at all. I'm just saying, like, as from the point of, like what I was talking about, like, the stories or the movies of like how somebody like came from nothing and made it something.
Yeah.
It's just like,
The American dream.
yeah, but like some people,
Yeah.
some people were like middle class or wealthy and just went to be great at a sport or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you're free to do whatever you want. You just need a lot of fucking money or a lot of talent.
You need
or be smart
that
as shit. Oh yeah,
There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it.
It
Like,
is. It is.
It's more than just
Also,
what
like,
what it looks like.
if the aliens are watching us, this has to be like the funniest show. This has to be the funniest show, bro. Like, hey man, turn on America. Let's see what the fuck them niggas doing, bro.
Hell yeah.
Why are they arguing with each other? What the fuck?
It's even funny, bro, that like you just said, bro, that we can like we'll try to put ourselves in like an alien's like mindset, like of how they think.
Bro, because when we read the news or when you
But in
see
my
a news
mind, bro, I
story-
don't think even this is crazy. I don't think aliens think anything how we think, bro. But even that could be crazy.
You think so?
To if they are tuned in watching us, they probably like that nigga stupid. As
I wonder
hell.
how many species. I wonder how many. I wonder
See what
like,
I
how
mean,
many.
bro? I don't know. It's interesting.
It's definitely
Yeah, it really is. 'Cause
We
it-
definitely gotta do a shroom alien episode, man. Just kick the shit with the aliens and shrooms.
Could be shit.
Yeah. Definitely.
Y'all niggas don't want to do no shrooms. y'all niggas pump faking. Because I come to this, if I come to this bitch with 3 ounces for all of us. Y'all think
a whole 3-piece?
Well, I mean, you know where to get it from? Yeah, you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't
allegedly.
Too
I mean, no.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly.
Always allegedly.
Always.
Y'all should do a mukbang.
A what?
Mukbang.
I'm not eating on camera.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, I don't see how people be so entertained by that shit. I'm like, that's weird. Like, why are you watching?
Yeah, that's wild.
Hey,
I'm
man,
not doing that.
That's like niggas who pay for feet pics. It's like, hey man, that's your life. That's your life. That's your money.
Crab legs.
Bro, what? And like not regular crab legs. We can't even find these type of crab legs. Like these are shit you have to order from Alaska, and they gotta come here.
Oversized jar of butter.
Bro, them bitches be like this thick. They be big ass. I'm like, bro, I've never seen a crab that big in my life.
King crabs.
I've seen, but them bitches must be like Godzilla King crabs. Them bitches be big as hell.
They're extremely expensive though.
You gotta be, bro. Seafood is expensive in general. So imagine a crab that's
everything is expensive now, bro.
Yeah. Whatever, man. Get you.
We get off.
I don't know, man. Get you some crabs.
Crazy.
Fuck it. Well, yeah, bro. They changed the motherfucking language. That's what happened. They used to change the language, bro. We just started talking about all type of shit. But yeah, that's what they changing the language, bro. I advise niggas to read and shit. But if you don't read, whatever, it's fine. You don't have to. It's America. You're free to do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's America, bro. Like, you can literally, like, just go outside and just live out there for the rest of your life. If you want to do that shit, bro. Like, I'm not judging you. Shit. Maybe I am. I'm not God, so I can do that. Y'all got anything else?
That was the worst. That was the worst reason to judge somebody because I'm not God.
It's crazy.
Right.
I got no guilty conscience of judging you. He said that shit. I'm straight. What, y'all got anything else though? Anything else to get out of here? This shit. What was episode 15, 115?
Look for that Mr. Reaper coming real soon.
Oh yeah, dog. Money doing music and shit. Yeah, artists and shit. Again, dog.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
Oh yeah, we got the what this is, bro? Plug this shit, bro.
Why we ain't even roast this? I want to
plug this shit, bro. We got the 11th universe. Soon come.
Fuck you say about
it might already be out.
I like your jeans, dog.
This is about my dog.
I like my jeans,
hey, you got too many holes in them bitches.
You got another one. I know they talking and shit, but I know y'all can hear me here straight. But yeah,
because it's 2022.
They got. He gotta have beef in it. He got the 11th universe, stupid evil. I got the 11th universe.
That's the shit you was doing in high school, bro.
It say something, dog. Don't blame me, blame drugs or something like that, dog.
This nigga here, bro.
What else we got going on?
What's up?
What else? Nothing else?
I'm done with this nigga.
Yeah, nobody heard any of that. But the audio is on, bro, and I'm close enough to the mic where I feel like
going to bat motherfucking yard. That's where we about to go.
Well, I feel like I was heard. And as long as I feel like I'm heard, because we talked about this before, it can be true or not. But as long as you feel like it, nigga, it is what it is.
Fact.
Fuck what it is. If you feel like it, nigga, that's what it is.
This nigga.
Fuck what a nigga scream about. Like, as long as you feel like it, bro, you feel it, bro. You feel it.
Those OG, bro.
I don't know what money over here talking about right now.
This nigga. Y'all ain't hear that nigga talking so spicy, talking low and dot.
But, bro, this was brought to you by Lady 93 on the production. Again, I said it, DMS on the boards. That nigga say dub his shit. Hey, dub my shit. All right, Mafia Money, A-Lee, brothers in this bitch. What else? That's it. I had plugged everything while niggas was talking, bro, so I ain't saying it again. I promise you I'm not.
Promise you they heard.
Y'all niggas stay up, be safe, stay dangerous. Good jobs.
Gorilla Mafia family. I got the recipe and I kept receipts. The smell it covers me. Mods